now I can finally retire.
Go ahead, but I'm keeping the licensing rights.
Licensing rights?
Of course, and I already have the cast list for the reboot in my head. We'll get Pierce Brosnan. No, that's my and my face. No, that's my and my. I wish Gold could see this. I wish. When I romance, they still. A sign of that has to go. Top hats have never, but fashion usually all. It would look great in the photo, but I doubt that I could get the photo wall up here. My plans are under a lucky star. I think I'll wait for the right moment for that. We both have so much going on, and the year is almost over. I can do better than that. I look fantastic, but Gold just had to make a face. I wish that was an option. Wait a minute. It is an option, but that doesn't make any sense. That's pretty silly. Ah, what the heck. For love! Get a star from the heavens. Check. No, that's my side and my face. Get a star from the heavens. Check. That has to go in the photo, too. Oh, Rufus, wherever did you get this precious trinket? I picked it up on Elysium. Oh, you charmer. Ready yet? Okay, let's do this. Let's take one more. Camera ready. Cheese!
Hey boys, good news. I've managed to persuade Pimpy. What the hell is going on here?
Gold, this might look strange, but
Is that supposed to be me? What sort of perverted games are you playing here?
I only pushed the button.
it's part of my plan to...
I don't want to know. Just, the boat is ready. Hurry up.
Women, eh?
Just shut up, Big Mac.
You were right. Love is just like the sea. Baby, just as deep and as wide, I agree. There are sharks, crake, and venomous eels, and terrors completely unknown, lurking near the ground. But Pimpy, oh Pimpy, oh Pimpy, the clown will not let you drown. Promise, honey.
Come on, don't dawdle.
Don't you get it? We're too late. Look, the sun has almost set.
My other me left here hours ago.
Oh yeah? And then why am I in such a hurry?
Because you are a complete idiot.
How long do we have until the time reset?
Let's see. The sun has just set on Elysium. Root of Deponia's radius, plus the height of Elysium's orbit, I estimate about 2 hours after sundown.
Damn, I almost wish we were back in the time machine.
Well, actually my lab has everything I would need in order to...
Junior? You've got some nerve! Into my office immediately! Step on it!
Quiet at the kiddie table. The adults are talking. Psst.
Rufus! That's the Dean.
The Dean is a dwarf?
My name is Dean Angus McChronicle Sr.
Senior? Ha! Vice Senior's probably more like it, if that. McChronicle would certainly have told me if he had a son.
But I don't. May I introduce to you my father?
Yes, of course. And I'm the new guest lecturer.
Then why are you still standing around? What are you waiting for? To the lecture hall!
No, not so quick. I think there's something we need to discuss in peace and quiet. Hello, class.
Hello!
So, do you have any questions? I certainly do.
What molar mass does a chronoparticle have?
Anyone else?
How do 4D glasses work?
Okay, 4D, certainly. 3D and 2D have certainly become household names.
How can deterministic and non-deterministic theories of time be made compatible?
Not with a hasty reply, that's for sure.
Where is McChronicle?
Yeah, McChronicle.
Boo!
Macronipants isn't here, and I have to go as well. Occupy yourselves for the meantime. All these theoretical questions won't help you in the real world anyway. Haldica wasn't discovered from a desk either. Even your beloved McChronicle knew that, and worked on a real time machine. You wouldn't happen to know where I can find it. Is this it?
Oh, that is just a tachyon compressor. It creates an anomaly that simulates interim time.
So, it's a simulator. Where can I find the actual device?
If McChronicle was working on something, then it would definitely be in his shed. But no one is allowed in there. The Dean locked it and pocketed the key.
And that brings us to today's first lesson. The lock has never been built whose secrets Professor Rufus couldn't uncover. Write that down, it might be on the exam. A platypus basket. I wonder what it's used for. Nothing's ready for the garbage pail yet. A handsome little fellow. Coochie coochie coo. A handsome little fellow. Coochie coochie coo. Hey, stop that! The little fella's pretty aggressive. Probably had a miserable childhood. No friends to help him sabotage strangers' training wheels. So sad. Hey, stop that! The no friend. Hey, no. What we're missing here is an underpaid assistant. Shouldn't be hard. After all, this is a university. What's this again?
Oh, that is just a tachyon compressor. It creates an anomaly that simulates interim time.
Follow-up question. Who likes a smartass? No one? Correct. Hey, stop that. No. Maybe it's time to pass the torch to the next generation. Like in all of my favorite movies. Alf 4, The Miscarriage, Cowboy Dodo, and the Alien Blockheads. Or Space Teddy's Kidnapper's Caravan. Where can I find McChronicle's time machine?
If McChronicle, but no, the Dean.
Can someone tell me why the time is not proceeding?
Because your lecture is mind-numbingly dull. That's why.
How long is this seminar anyway?
All-day seminars run until 8.
What? But that's far too long.
It's already been too long.
I should be mad at her, but she always gets this cute little frown line between her eyebrows when she gets stubborn. I should be mad at her, but she always gets this cute little frown line between her eyebrows when she gets stubborn.
Cole, what are you doing?
What's it look like? I'm interrupting your lecture.
But you can't do that.
Oh, really? What are you going to do about it then? Have me fail the exam?
I'm trying to restore time here.
The time when it's alleged that I've fallen in love with you? No thanks.
Can you at least take your feet off the table and take your hat off? You're undermining my authority as a teacher. What's with the silly getup anyway?
Take a guess. I've made myself my own tinfoil hat, so that I will always remember what a complete and total idiot you are.
Oh, that must be McChronicle's umbrella. Always prepared for anything, always assuming the worst. And everything, as always, without any style whatsoever.
You can't just leave us unattended.
Oh, yes, I can. Watch me. Open your books to page 50.
You can't find what McChronicle taught us in a book.
Ha! So you need a practical assignment. Nothing easier. I'm a man of action myself. Come on, get in there, you. Oh, quit your whining. Your old cage didn't smell any better. So, pay close attention.
I think I missed it.
Will that be in the exam?
Boo!
Take it easy now. Nothing can happen until I, press here, right? Aha! And what is that?
That's a temporal anomaly. A new layer in space-time that possesses all the known characteristics of interim time.
I see. Like a balloon, slowly being filled.
No, not like a balloon in any way at all.
Why not? I like balloons. This isn't a weather experiment, it's a time experiment. Easy to confuse, I know. He doesn't look particularly motivated. I'm sure all he needs is a nice long speech about the difficulties of finding work in today's marketplace. Can anyone tell me what I'm doing here?
Behaving like an idiot.
An F. Sit.
I'm not going anywhere.
And with grades like yours, that's not likely to change anytime soon. That's already abnormal enough. Remember, observe the anomaly, take notes, and give me a good evaluation at ratemyprof.org. Hey, I found the scaffold! It flows! Downhill, but it flows. It reminds me of someone, my tax consultant. All that would do is plug things up. All that would... It seems I don't have the right bait for my platypus trap. Somehow I doubt that'll lure the platypus in. Spoiled beast. What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Oh, of course. You couldn't know. Oh, of course you couldn't know. It looks like two blind chickens wandered into the field.
further proof, if it were needed, that eyesight counts for nothing. We are professionals in our field.
Uh-huh. Hitting the old junk ball?
Battering smartasses.
Oh.
Don't worry, he hasn't completed his training yet. That's why he's using the training bag.
Training bag? That looks to me more like a Drexican pinata.
Typical sighted person. It's not always about how things look.
But rather that it rains candy?
No, but that doesn't hurt, right?
What's the deal with those stupid glasses anyway?
They help me to focus on my target.
By making you practically blind?
That sharpens all my other senses and protects me against pollen, household dust, and goat mites. I suffer from allergies, you see.
Well, methinks you stand on the wrong side of the junk ball bat.
Hey, stay away from our junk ball training bag.
Training bag? That looks to me more like a Drexican pinata.
Typical sighted person. It's not always about how things look.
But rather that it rains candy?
No, but that doesn't hurt, right?
Aw, how is he ever gonna get his gold back if he can't see the end of the rainbow? Piñatas on Barbecue Thursday should be a tradition. And who did it first? Well, strictly speaking, those two. That must be the student tobacco Lonzo's always talking about. A plant whose normal habitat, funnily enough, seems to be the balcony of shared student apartments. The plant smells like Lonzo's back room whenever that thrash metal band comes to visit. Locked. Anything else would have been a disappointment, to be honest. Go, Rufus Rubber Arm! Oh, nothing. This whole time travel thing seems to negate my superpowers.
Hey, stay. Hey!
Huh. Photos of baby wombats. Deponia 4 walkthrough for sale. Hey, that looks interesting. Do you want to share my lunch with me? Ha! Love to. I'm hungry. Now all I have to do is find this romantic ninja.
What are you doing here? You should be lecturing.
I just wanted to stretch my legs.
Then stretch them back to the lecture hall. And don't come back until the bell is rung. Go on then. Hop to it. You... Either that or Mirage. Back to your lecture. Go on, and don't come back until the bell is rung.
Do you want to share my lunch with me? That part of the puzzle was easy. Now all I have to do is find this romantic ninja. Go, this whole time.
Hey! Do not disturb. He must concentrate.
Does he occasionally?
Not if you keep breaking his concentration, he doesn't.
Somehow I doubt that'll lure the platypus in, spoiled beast. Somehow I'd spoil beast. You can... Can anyone tell me what I'm...
Behaving like
an F.
I'm not going...
And with great... That's already abnormal enough. I somehow doubt that will motivate him much. Can anyone tell an F?
I'm not.
And with great... I somehow... That's already a... Does one of you by any chance go by the name of Romantic Ninja?
Mr. Rufus, please don't.
You're Romantic Ninja?
How embarrassing.
Did you know that he's a romantic ninja? That according to this note, he bears the black belt in the arts of love.
I wish the ground would just swallow me up.
No, we didn't know that.
Moo.
That must be because he merges with the shadows of loneliness. Or so it is written by him. Luckily, I found this note because if you are threatened on the battlefield of love, which apparently applies to me,
Threatened? My katanas ripped your heart to shreds.
he offers the following. You want to share my lunch with me?
Here, you can have it. I've lost my appetite.
Thank you, Romantic Ninja. Your courage and generosity will not be forgotten. Platypuses only eat stale bread. They spit out anything fresh. And then they complain that everything was better back in the day and write embittered online reviews. It seems like all that would do is plug things up. Platypuses only eat stale bread. And then all that would do is plug. What would happen if I were to hold this lunch in there?
Me. Time passes much quicker in the anomaly than outside. So, the sandwich will get old.
Well, anyone could have foreseen that. Now it's only good for duck food, and I have to cut my fingernails again. Good bait catches fine fish, unless you're into worms, in which case you can cut out the middleman. Let's see if this can motivate him. Yikes! What's going on?
Me.
Stereo monocle?
My name's Norbert, Professor.
Nerdbert? I can remember that. And your answer is?
The inflow of energy caused the expansion of the anomaly to increase. Now, inside simulated interim time.
And then all of a sudden, time just flies by.
Mama. She said only inside the bubble.
Correct answer, but points off for interrupting. Underbite Valkyrie.
Her name is Hildebrain.
Her parents were jokers, were they?
No, Scraplanders. She's an exchange student.
And I'm Daniel Glandular.
And am I supposed to remember that now, or what? Yippee! School's out!
Don't you want to turn the anomaly off first?
Lesson 2, never want to do something that somebody else can do. Ooh. Damn, the anomaly is blocking the exit, but at least I'm not losing any time while I'm trapped in here. Damn, but at least... So, enough is enough here. And, now?
It won't stop thrashing about.
I can see that.
Ah!
And what was that?
It's coming from your coat.
The other platypus is crying.
All right. Nothing but trouble. Can anyone tell me...
Behaving like...
An F.
I'm not.
And with great... It already got all the stale spoiled. This isn't the weather it's easy to confuse.
Shame. Oh, just when it was getting exciting. Boo!
Everything comes to an end. Get used to it.
And? Were you able to stem the damage that my son has wreaked upon those poor students?
Stem? I eradicated it. Which damage were you referring to?
Those stupid ideas about time travel, of course. Junior claims, in all seriousness, to be able to create time anomalies. He says he's built a machine in his shed that can travel back and forth through time. And then he holds lectures on the subject behind my back. Thankless firebrand.
Firebrand? He always seemed to me to be so careful, downright boring.
Ugh, I wish. Imagine it. My son, of all people, a dreamer, a fantasist. Yes, an anarchist.
Honestly? Huh. You smoke?
Not anymore. Although on days like this, I wish I'd never quit.
Isn't that a little unreasonable at your age?
The nicotine chewing gum was worse. Destroyed all my baby teeth.
Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Why? Is my tie crooked again?
The way I see it, there's a lot more wrong with you than just your tie.
Good grief. You're right. My pin badge from the Order of Strategic Repression is bent out of shape.
What is the Order of Strategic Repression?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you don't believe in temporal anomalies?
How could I? I'm a scientist.
And a very youthful-looking one, too. Much younger than your own son.
I jog.
And you don't find anything strange about that?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I sense another key moment. Personally, I prefer those break the window and turn the doorknob moments, but hey, you can't always get what you want. At least his taste in hats seems to be gradually improving.
Please, Professor, don't disturb him. He should be given time to think about his mistakes.
That's what I always say too, but it's way funnier when you say it, because you repress your own mistakes. A warning sign for birds. Who thinks this stuff up? Birds don't need warning signs. They're free! Free! And if they want to fly into stained glass windows, they have the right to do so. They are pretty, they are colorful, and more importantly, they aren't part of some stupid mosaic puzzle. This is not a pipe? Man, the artist really missed the boat on that one. Ha ha! It is so a pipe. You can't pull the wool over a Rufus's eyes. Impossible to know whether that's his thing. I'll just have to take a chance on it.
Ah, my old pipe. That's just what I need right now. Oh, strong stuff, this tobacco. It reminds me of my college days. We were so crazy back then. So, Lala Cuckoo! Wasn't very good for us. We experimented with everything. With plants, with time, and with women, of course.
I don't really want to hear that.
Mrs. McChronicle was one hot chick.
Too much information.
I was even more crazy than he is today. My mother didn't like it at all. She never wanted me to go to university. I was supposed to take over my father's business, The garage. Rock-O Chronicle. He said playing with time would only end in tears. What my butt for my girlfriend. I was already 25. Oh.
May I?
I don't know. If you may, I may, right?
Sure.
Yippee!
Psst! McDiaper Pants! Your father is distracted. We can go.
Go without me. He's right. I need to think about my errors.
No, he isn't. There are temporal anomalies.
I know. We created them, and as a result, ruined everything.
What, and your plan is to give up now? When everything is at its worst?
Don't you understand? It's always at its worst. This here is no loop. It's a downward spiral.
You're sure going to town?
The tobacco started it. I wasn't gonna smoke ever again. Where's the nicotine chewing gum when you need it?